Oh, 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 oh.
Yeah, and hello everybody. I'm Ed Edwards, and my partner Leahy Antrop is here with me, and we get ready to kind of give you a quick heads up of what are we into and just where are we going with it and stuff. So, Leahy, tell them a little more of what we got going on here.
Well, I don't know. We have a lot going on, yet it's not here yet.
Yeah,
Anyway,
we're
we're
putting a
putting,
lot of things together.
yes, yes. Anyway, but in any case, for some of you that do not know, or all of you that do not know what BIRE is, it's basically um, a connection to source on all levels of consciousness. So you're able to access your consciousness and your awareness and access this energy and be able to embody it. And with that being said, it could be done on all different levels. It heals on a physical level, the electrical system. It heals on a mental, emotional system. So these are all different levels that it gears to. Ed and I work multidimensionally with this energy. So that is how we exchange the energy. I'm the feminine, he's the masculine. You know, I kind of dance, bringing the energy into a unified field, tuning in. He's bringing the consciousness. He's the driver, the navigator.
Hmm. I'm kind of like the
So,
music, and
oh
Leahy's the
yeah.
singer. And so we create this concert together. And so we just flow. And when we flow, we're flowing on all levels of consciousness
Mm.
simultaneously, not one level of consciousness like human experience has
Mm.
been so far. We're here to show you what it's like to operate with all levels of consciousness simultaneously. Be the human you were designed to be. Come learn from us. Take part in our events, our classes, our events that we do every week. We do the BIRE effect on Monday night. Leahy does the mental health thing on Tuesday. On Wednesday, we at 4, we have the hump day booster. And at 7 p.m. on Wednesday, we have the chronic pain room. And so this BIRE energy we're producing together like this works very good for everything across the board because we're not doing any healing on anybody. We're tuning you up. We're activating you. We're connecting you into source the way you were designed to be. You were designed to be a very advanced being. And let us show you what it's like being that.
Mhm. Yeah, so this is really a discovery into the unknown. It's really a journey into saying yes, to being called to this. I mean, you can get, I mean, there's no end. There's no end. This is infinite energy, and learning and discovering how to utilize this energy and heal with this energy, and be social and sociable in this energy is a whole different way of being. So, the more people that start to learn how to access these levels of consciousness and learn how to flow and harmonize them, which is what I call the BIRE state, is the more that we encompass who we truly are and embody who we truly are in physical form, and yet live it with the fullness of our heart, a brain that is actioning the moment it receives information, and creativity flows and the love just moves.
That's right.
Um, yes.
And then when
Mm.
you get the body aches, the stresses, the pains and all, you activate your BIRE and your systems take care of it. You have your own built-in medical department in a sense. You've got everything you need built into you. Just have to activate it, turn it on, and get it working. That's where Leahy and I come in really good for, because when you attend our group rooms and Zoom events and things like that, we activate those systems for you. You feel the systems in your brain come online, mimicking what our brains are doing to produce these effects as we function in this BIRE state. So, come join in with us and experience it. And we'll give you a little demonstration of it here in a minute or so. And
Yeah.
after Lee, he finishes up with it here.
Yeah, I mean, again, it is really a discovery for yourself. You start to recognize that there's something here that is really in the depth of who you are, in the utmost. Sometimes, you heal, physically, different things start to happen. Your energy level shifts. It's really a whole state. I mean, the BIRE state is a whole new state of being. So, that we are now moving through at this point in time, opening up the energies and opening up our
Our
exchange,
awareness is.
our awareness and exchange of this energy, so that we could start to actually give meaning to it, give actual meaning to how we move and flow. So right here, Ed and I are actually opening up this new field, this pure field of pure consciousness and energy creates the BIRE field. So it's extremely powerful, and there's so much information that gets exchanged beyond our human way of thinking. That's what gets actually has to be put aside. And it's wonderful, wonderful experience. Come discover it for yourself. Yeah.
All
Never the same.
righty.
Never ever the
Yes,
same. And
that's
builds
right.
and builds and builds and builds and deepens
It,
and deepens and deepens.
it just keeps accumulating when you take part in events with us, no matter which events they are. So let's give them a demonstration, Leahy, so they know fully what we're talking about or trying
Okay.
to express here.
Yes.
Okay, so everybody out there that's listening to this, please stand up if you're able to. Stand up, have your feet fairly close together, and have a very, very loose stance and all. So we don't want to give you really no power suggestions. So we're not going to tell you what to look for here for about a minute or less as Leahy and I resonate
Mhm.
and transmit our energy out. So all of you, even though it's a recording, it's going to act just like real time. So take part in this and see what you notice here. We'll tell you what to look for in about a minute. All right, Lee, I'm just locking in with you, and we're just going to create these pulses of energy, the pulses of the BIRE. And
Mhm.
all our people out there in the land is listening to it, standing there loosely and seeing what they notice.
Oh,
Oh, I can tell from the
oh yeah.
feedback already that we've got a lot of them in the future locked in.
Oh yeah.
Yep, just like that there. You're feeling those effects. I know a bunch of you are already. See, I can feel it. This energy is time, space, time, distance, and space have no meaning in it. In other words, what I'm doing right here, me and Lee
Mhm.
He are doing right here, it's interacting with all of you in the future
Mhm.
through the BIRE field, through
Mhm.
us using all our levels of consciousness simultaneously. So we can feel you in the future. And the more into the future this goes, the more we feel
Yeah, it
all
becomes a
transcending.
pure, yeah, it evolves. It's a pure manifestation of beings that are called
Mm-hmm.
to this, and here you are. That's the
So
recognition.
So most of you by now should be feeling a sway going back and forth. You should also be feeling a little prickly, tingling sensation in your fingertips. See if
Mhm.
that's not happening right there. Just being swaying around. You may be swaying left and right, forwards and backwards. Some of you may be warming up.
Mhm.
Some of you, if you're hurting in pain and stuff, your pain is warming and tingling and subsiding real fast from
Yeah,
this
and you're just kind
recording.
of relaxing and calming. Your heart just softens.
Okay, Leahy, let's use a DC negative field and pull everybody out there forwards. So this should be pulling everybody kind of up on your tiptoes to the forward a little bit. Oh yeah, that's very strong. Okay, Lee, let's go neutral. Now we're going to reverse the electrical polarity here and now and push all of y'all backwards.
Mhm.
So we're pushing you backwards right now. See if I don't put you back on your heels a little bit. So this should give y'all a firm, palpable understanding of what Leahy and I are doing here is
Mhm.
real.
Mhm.
You know, that's why they study us. We can do things in the lab and repeat those things. Yeah, that's it. So now we're going to swing you around like a pendulum. Leahy, let's get them around. Let's create that vortex effect with them you like
Okay.
doing. And we're just going to swing y'all around. Leahy does this the best, Sarah. She treats you like a pendulum, just kind of swings you around.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, I feel that there. It's just swinging around in a circle. Hmm.
Mhm.
Very good. Very good. Okay, friends. That's the BIRE. That's what Leahy Antrop and Ed Edwards here, me. That's what we're doing. And
We're appearing here as man and woman, bringing in this BIRE consciousness to be realized here, to realize our
exactly.
freedom and our joy and our love
And this is it. So
in
y'all
mental and physical healing.
exactly. So come find us. Go to our website. It's here on the YouTube channel. It's the buyer-consciousness.com and register as a member, become a member, a free membership with us there. And then you can take part in our social media then. Just click on the news feed to go on into what's going on there. Check us out. We're around. We got all kind of great things. And if you're hurting, if you're in pain, you got problems, we do either Zoom events every week, like tonight, Wednesday night, doing the chronic pain at 7 o'clock. On Monday night, we do a hour long with fire effect. It'll just soothe you out like crazy there. And then Leahy, what is your room now on Tuesday nights?
Mental health and emotional awareness. So
Okay.
it's learning how to have a new relationship with whatever it is that we call emotions. And by having this new relationship and this new awareness, it starts to shift, it starts to change, and it starts to release. So just by even being in the room, there's a transmission that occurs that is already shifting the way you're thinking or the way you're becoming. And I come from a mental health background, so I have the training in it in mental health on this level and also the other levels. So come join me, come discover who you are. And if you have anxiety, you'll get over that. And if you have depression, it's just really basically a shift in consciousness and a letting go. So you need the support, you need the energy, and this is BIRE learning how to flow in it.
That's right. So join us there with Leahy hosting on Tuesday evening. And then on Wednesday, you can find us at 4 p.m. doing the Wednesday Hump Day Booster for all those needing that extra bit of firepower to get them through the week there.
Oh, yeah. And be excited about the week.
Exactly. And then finally at 7 p.m., we wind it up with me hosting the chronic pain and relief room where, I just can't stand to see anybody hurting or in pain and stuff. And with what Leahy and I can do, we can just turn on the electricity and lock into all of you that are hurting or pain or whatever like that. And you come see what happens. You'll be smiling by the time we're done. Okay, people, we got to get going here unless Leahy has any final great words for you.
No, we're all here. Anyway, looking forward to manifesting, seeing you, being with you, and so much love to you, whoever, however.
All righty. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.